The setting was the Shamrock Bar in San Bernardino on a rainy Saturday night. Rain drummed softly on the plate glass window, and the tawdry gleam of lights shone on the wet pavement outside. Two bearded bikers and a sleazy blonde were playing pool in the back. Rudy Solis swigged off his second beer of the evening and watched the room. There was something he had lost, something that had been taken from him, but he no longer remembered what it had been. Only a numb ache was left. He was out of money, and not nearly drunk enough yet. Behind the bar, Billy May moved back and forth along the shelf of empty glasses and bottles of beer, her reflection trailing her in the fly-specked mirror, showing her black eye makeup and the red lace of her bra at the low neck of her sweater. The mirror revealed all the usual Saturday night crowd, people Rudy had known since high school, since childhood, some of them. Peach McLean, the fattest Hell's Angel in the world, with his old lady, Crazy Red, the karate instructor, Big Bull, and the gang from the steel mill. But it was as if they were strangers. He made a gesture with one hand, and a beer bottle levitated from the shelf before the mirror and drifted across the intervening space to his hand. No one noticed. He poured the beer and drank, hardly tasting it. From the jukebox, the tinny whine of steel guitars backed a syrupy, nasal voice, hymning adultery. The hurt of the loss within him was unbearable. He let go of the bottle in mid-air, a foot above the surface of the bar, and made it stay there. Still, no one noticed. Or no one cared, anyway. Rudy stared past it at his own reflection in the mirror, the sharp bone structure and back-swept eyebrows in their frame of long, reddish-black hair. His fingers were stained with car paint and grease, and his name was tattooed across a flaming torch on his wrist. Behind him, the plate-glass window had grown suddenly dark, as if all light had died outside. He turned, chilled with a horror he could not define. No streetlights were visible outside. No sheen of neon. Only darkness that seemed to press against the window, soft and living. Darkness that stirred with a restless movement, as if creatures impossibly sinuous haunted its livid depths. He tried to cry out, and his voice was only a kind of feeble rattle in his throat. He tried to point, but the people in the bar ignored him, as if he were not there. A bolt of energy or power from outside struck the wall of the bar like a monster fist, caving it in amid an explosion of shattering bricks. Through the torn wall, darkness rolled like a wave. "Rudy!" Cold hands caught his flailing wrist. "Rudy, wake up! What is it?" He woke gasping, sweat icing him to the bone. In the darkness of the room, his wizard sight showed him Minalda, Queen of Darwath, and Mother of the Air, sitting up in bed beside him, the starred silk of the counterpane gleaming around her shoulders, and the fear in her wide iris-dark eyes making her seem younger than her 19 years. The warm, still blackness of the room smelled of beeswax and of the perfume of her tumbled hair. "What was it?" she asked him again, her voice very low. "Was it a dream?" "Yeah." Rudy lay back beside her, shivering, as if deathly cold. "Only a dream." In the lightless barracks of the guards on the first level, Gil Patterson woke, her dreams of quiet scholarship in another universe called California broken by an unshakable sense of impending horror. She lay on her narrow bunk for a time.